Hey everybody, this is Rod Morgenstein and you are watching CMS TV.
All right, well, we've done a lot of Queensrÿche news and so on and so forth, so what do you want to jump into next here?
Why don't we, you know what, since we had so much luck with Natalie last week, let's revisit Natalie this week.
Okay.
She did another stellar interview with Zetro from The Hatriot.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, what do you think Natalie knows about Steve Zetro, formerly of Exodus, currently of Hatriot?
I'm going to say this. I've already listened to this, so I'm not going to offer an opinion on your question.
Oh, okay.
Only to just answer by saying, if you thought last week was a little clueless, we're just getting started.
Well, typically, the type of music that, Zetro plays is not a lot of chicks are into this style of music, which is why I asked the question.
Yeah, no, I think it's under safe assumption that she does not know a whole lot about Exodus and Hatriot. Considering, I don't even want to say considering, I'm going to leave it there. I'll let it play itself out.
Okay. All right, well, here's Natalie's World interviewing Steve Souza Zetro.
Right.
Formerly of Exodus, currently of Hatriot.
Okay.
My name is Natalie Prez, and I have an interview with the main frontman of the band Hatriot on April 9th, 2013.
The main frontman?
The main frontman.
Who's the backup?
The other guy.
Oh, the other guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you introduce yourself and tell me what you do in the band and how long has the band been around?
I thought you just introduced him. Who are you and what do you do?
You're the main frontman, so what do you do in the band?
Yeah, what do you do? Introduce yourself, because I sure can't give you an introduction.
Yeah, I can't say what you do.
I have no idea who I'm speaking to, but God damn it, they set this interview up for me, so I got to do it.
I respond to every email I get from a publicist, including this one.
Right. Okay, who is this and what do you do and what is your band name?
Who are you again? Who's on the other line?
Wow.
Well, I'm Steve Zetro Souza, and I'm the lead singer. And the band has been around since 2010. It was put together by our lead guitar, we both play lead, but our main guitar player, Costa Barbitaki, and myself.
Great.
Great.
That's fantastic.
Great. Okay, next.
Now I know who you are.
Sure. That meant something to me.
Yeah, it's great.
Where is the band based out of, and what's the music scene like there? And do you have any bands that you would recommend checking out?
How about Hatriot? How about checking us out?
Yeah, how about Hatriot? That might be one you might want to check out.
Where are you from, and what's the music scene like, and can you give us some recommendations on some bands?
She is good.
Wow.
We're from the Bay Area. I don't know what, we were kind of more East Bay. We're not really from San Francisco. We're more Oakland, area closer to. And the scene's okay. The local scene's been kind of dead lately. It's not like it was back in the day. But if there's a good show coming around, people will go see it. There's bands, are good local bands like Angerhead and Mudface, A Potential Threat. Those are some good local bands to go check out.
All right.
All right. Okay. All right, I'm just going to machine gun these questions at you.
That's right.
I'm not going to engage you in any discussion here.
In fact, these are from another interview, but since I don't know who you are, I'll just ask you the same question.
Right.
How did you guys come up with your band's name?
Wow. There's an original question.
Yeah, from the last interview.
Right. How many of these interviews do you think we'll listen to over the next, few months?
I would say 500.
And that'll be like one of the staple questions.
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
Well, I used to play in a band called Exodus, and in one of the songs on the last record, Temple of the Damned, the song is called Star Spangled Banner. There was a line in the song that goes, "I'm no patriot, just a hatriot." So I'm no longer with that band. I just kind of love that word. So that's where it came from, young lady.
Great.
She finds him hysterical.
Yeah, great. Right. Now, Exodus, is that like a local band or something?
Yeah. What's their music like?
Did you guys ever play at Pete's Bar and Grill?
Yeah.
Never heard of Exodus.
No, never. She didn't react to that.
Nope. She didn't go, "Wow, you were in Exodus?"
Wow, cool.
No. Oh. Okay, cool.
Is there a story or concept behind your new album, Heroes of Origin?
Did she start to go, oh shit, like she couldn't find the name?
I'll back that up a little bit.
All right.
Is there a story or concept behind your new album, Heroes of Origin?
I think she was trying to sound out the word heroes. I think she started out with going Heroes of Origin.
Scott. Holy jeez.
Wow. She's a pistol.
She is good. She's a sharp one.
How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat?
Plenty of pudding in that skull, that's for sure.
Damn, she's a mouth breather.
God.
All right. Getting back to Natalie's world.
All right.
Not necessarily a concept. There's a lot of different stories on the record. There's everything from social things that we deal with every day in life to things that I see on TV to things I see on the streets to vampires. So there's all kinds of different elements. Anything that's dark and sick and twisted, I like to write about.
Great.
Why is she laughing? Every fucking question ends with a laugh.
By the way,
Yeah.
this interview was conducted and posted on April 9th.
Okay.
Today is technically April 28th.
Right?
20 days,
Yeah.
19 views.
Wow. She's fucking bringing it in.
1 view a day.
It's fantastic.
Select 2 songs from that album and tell me what inspired the lyrics for them.
Tell me a story, Mommy.
These are the most generic questions that this just proves that she has no idea anything about this at all.
None.
Okay, well, I'm going to give the shout-out since I've already said something about vampires. And Shadows of the Buried is, I love horror, any type of horror, monster movie, whatever, anything from Frankenstein, especially the classics. Always love those. So Shadows of the Buried is my kind of anthem to Barnabas Collins, who was Dark Shadows, a vampire in a show called Dark Shadows. In fact, they made a movie out of it last year. Johnny Depp played Barnabas Collins. But they had a show in the 60s. It's called Dark Shadows. And I've always loved him. I actually have a tattoo on my arm. And he was my one of my heroes, and I love him forever, Barnabas. So the show is called Dark Shadows, and I couldn't call the song that, so I called the song Shadows of the Buried, obviously. Vampires are buried, so. And then another song that we are actually releasing a video, song about the Countess Bathory, and the song is called Enter Children to be Damned. And that's kind of just about a true story about a woman who lived in the 1500s in the Romanian hills, and she killed virgin children and bathed in their blood because she thought that it would keep her youth. And so, kind of another sick and twisted story. So there are 2 songs and 2 things that feel it on the record.
Sounds like my type of songs.
Really?
Hey, you. Why are you watching this with commercials? Go commercial-free and unlock exclusive content. Become a VIP today on Locals, Substack, or Rumble Premium. Stop waiting.
Those are her type of songs.
They are. They are her type of songs.
Countess Bathory bathed herself in the blood of children to keep her youth.
Yeah, sounds like me.
Sounds like my kind of song.
Sounds like the kind of song I like.
Good.
Who produced this album, and what was it like working with them?
Here's the what's it like question.
What's it like question, always good.
Who produced it, and what's it like working with them?
Always a good one. What's it like?
Yep.
Well, we used Juan Urtiega, and we've known him for years just from being one of the producers in the scene. And he had done the last 2 Machine Head records and also the last Testament album. And we're aware of what he's done. We've always been friends with him. I have, anyway. And I've always wanted to have him work on a project of mine. So it just worked out that he lives in the Bay Area so that we didn't have to go fly anywhere or do anything, spend money like staying somewhere to record the album. It worked out really well. So we have, that was the root trip.
All right.
That meant absolutely nothing to me, so I'm just going to go on to the next question.
I couldn't follow all those words that were put together in a row, so I'm just going to move on.
Speaking of producers,
Yes.
out of the blue,
Uh-huh.
I know you're on LinkedIn,
Yeah.
so am I.
Uh-huh.
Out of the blue, Alan Niven hit me up with a request to join my LinkedIn.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
How weird is that?
Did you accept?
Oh, yeah, of course. But I was just like, okay, Alan Niven? Really?
Yeah. Maybe he needs a gig.
I don't think so. But I just thought that was interesting. So I'm going to hit him back and see if I can maybe get him on the show.
Yeah, why not?
Because he's produced like Ozzy and, you know,
Sure.
pop. You know, he's produced some pop stuff and he's produced some classic metal records.
Yeah, we can have fun with that.
Yeah, I think he was involved with GNR,
Sure.
you know. So Alan Niven, I was just like, wow, that's weird.
That's a good name.
Yeah. And he invited me. So that
Yeah,
was
well-
this guy, wow, that's strange.
Yeah, well, invite him on. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Chop, chop.
Who did the cover artwork for the album, and how much input did you have to say for it?
How much input did you have to say for it?
How much input did you have to say for it?
I haven't seen the album. I don't even know what the cover looks like, but who did it? Did you have anything to say for it?
Did you have anything to say for it when you did the album cover? Who did that anyway?
Right.
Obviously, they had some input on it since they're pictured on it.
Well, she wouldn't know that because she hasn't seen it.
Fucking dumb.
Wow.
I have a ton of input. I tell them exactly what I want. That's everything in this band. I drive the Cadillac. Mark DeVito, who's an amazing artist. I've worked with Mark for years. I mean, 30 years I've worked with Mark. He's done stuff for Vicious Rumors and Motorhead. He's a good artist, and he's actually doing the second album cover as well. I like working with him. He did it, and we kind of told him, I said, I want us on the cover, and we're, the lines of war, and I thought he captured it really well.
Stop for a minute. Did you see Angel of Death in the chat?
This is what happens when you puss out halfway through at a do-it-yourself abortion. Wow. Wow. Metal Demon, she's giggling because her dog finally found the peanut butter.
Oh my God.
Natalie's mom should have swallowed this load.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
It's getting harsh in that chat room.
It is. What's it like being interviewed by a half-retarded 13-year-old who has never heard of your music? Wow. What's it like to be interviewed by someone with a fetal alcohol syndrome? Whew, people are tough on old Natalie.
I don't understand. Natalie just seems like a fun person.
Yeah, right.
She laughs at every question. She's enjoying it.
Sure.
It sure looks that way. What?
It does.
What lyrical theme do you guys use in your music, and what message do you want to send out?
Well, that was a question from the Skid Row interview.
And a question from 2 questions ago.
Right.
When she asked what to fucking talk about 2 songs and what they're about.
Well, it's a musical theme, and what's the message?
Jesus.
No real theme or message. I think each song speaks for themselves. You know what I mean? I think you can read the lyrics and understand what we're trying to put across. Obviously, Weapons of Class Destruction are about the types of the kids that go into schools and shoot kids up and tear apart their schools. We just had that kind of issue in Littleton, Connecticut. So it hits kind of close to home. So anything social, anything that's that impacts me in a way. A movie can impact me in a certain way, and I want to write about it. Or a television show. The song, "The Violent Times of My Dark Passenger" is about Dexter. I don't know if you watch that show. It's on Showtime. About a serial killer.
Yeah.
In Dexter. Well, that's what that song is about. So anything intriguing is kind of, so no real themes or anything, just brutal, awesome thrash metal music. Serious stuff.
What bands have influenced your band and its sound?
Well, there's the question from last week.
Right.
So you got to say Motown like Snake?
Exodus, maybe?
I think anything in heavy metal, we've stolen from everybody so far. So I'd say more of the classic thrash bands. Obviously, I played in Testament and in Exodus. So there's a lot of those influences in there, as long as Slayer, Megadeth, Creator. Those bands are bands that I've come up along with. Also, the bands I look up to.
All right. You guys are signed.
All right.
All right.
No comment. No comment.
Yeah.
No.
None of those guys opened for Poison, so I don't know them.
Yeah. No further discussion needed.
Right.
No additional questions. Just going to read what's on the sheet here.
What's it like to be interviewed by someone whose mom poured bleach into her uterus to terminate the pregnancy?
Wow.
Jesus.
Wow.
God damn.
These people are brutal.
It's getting a little harsh.
To Massacre Records, how did this all happen?
Well, when you get a demo out, you take packages and you send packages to record labels. And record labels either say yay or nay. And there was a few record labels that said yay, and they really wanted it. They were very, very excited. They knew what I've done in the past, and they actually treated us really well and done everything they said they were going to do.
Great.
So we're pretty pleased.
Well, that's great. You, of course, mentioned that you were in the band Exodus and even Testament. If, for some odd reason, they were to come back to you, either band, and say, hey, come back, would you do it or say no?
That might be the only sort of legitimate question she's asked so far.
Sure. If they came back and said, hey, come back.
I'm sure Testament's going to be doing that any
Right.
time now. They've only established themselves for 30 years without Zet.
Sure.
Come on.
Hey, metalheads, tired of that halftime snooze fest? The one where they shove anti-American social justice lectures down your throat while Bad Bunny prances around? Yeah, us too. Forget that woke garbage. Flip the channel right now. We're going live at halftime Sunday, February the 8th, 8 p.m. to 8:30-ish Eastern Time. Neely and Chris, uncensored, no holds barred, pure CMS debauchery. Real rock, real talk, real freedom. No filters and no fucking apologies. Stream it live on Rumble, Locals, Substack, and X. Just switch over from the game, ditch the bullshit, and join the party. The Classic Metal Show halftime show, because metal doesn't kneel, motherfucker.
No, definitely not.
Really?
Yeah, I put too much. Yeah, really. I put too much work into this band. Why would I let these kids down? This band, both of the drummer and the bass player of Hatred are my sons. Mm-hmm. Why would I let them down?
Well, I wouldn't know that because I didn't do any of the homework to know anything about this band.
Right.
So why would I know that?
Yeah, don't need to.
Sure. I just have this list of questions, so that's all I need.
Yeah, they're written on a bulletin board, and I just have it in front of me for every interview I use, and I just ask the same questions.
Right.
You want to do that? Well, the kids have worked too hard. To go back to what we used to do, I've been there, done that.
Yeah, I hear what you mean. Nah, I was just wondering because lately, you know how bands are. They kick out a member and then like a year to 2 years, they come back.
A year later, the older guy who used to be back there, who was there 15 years ago, is back. I know. Not in this case. I'm sorry, Natalie, that wouldn't happen.
All right.
I'm too positive about what's going on with Hatred right now. I'm very proud and I'm really excited. So to stop that momentum would be foolish, really.
Would you consider bringing your new band to play with those guys, or no, not even that?
Wow. She actually engaged him in a conversation for,
a minute.
A minute.
No, I don't have a problem with playing with any of them. I don't have a problem playing with anyone.
All right.
That'd be great.
Wow, everything's funny with this girl.
I know, she's just hysterically.
She just loves it.
Zetro is just entertaining the piss out of her.
Apparently.
That would be actually fun. I don't have any problems with that. I just don't want to play with them. That's not my choice. I would play with my band with them. I like that.
All right. You had mentioned earlier that, your songs are, of course, very dark and stuff. But lately I've noticed that a lot of bands take that route of dark, music or devil worshipping or whatever. But it made me think, are these bands really worshipping the devil, or is it all about image? What is it about the devil and upside down crosses and the 666 symbol and all that crap that really wants them to use it?
All that crap. And where did she get the idea that there were upside down crosses and 666 and worshiping the devil from this?
From Hatred. Especially when he just spent a whole half an interview telling her that he writes about social messages and movies that he watches.
Right.
He basically did not mention once that, well, I'm really a Satanist and I'm trying to get my satanic message out there.
Right. I'm worshiping the devil.
Right.
And all that crap.
I even know a few techno bands that are using that symbol, and it's like, wow, you guys aren't heavy metal and you're using this? People are going to look at you like, what the heck?
Honestly, I don't think heavy metal even uses it anymore. And when I say dark subjects, I don't have anything about the devil on the record, not one.
See? Right there. Good for you, Zetro.
Oh, yeah, Zet's not going to put up with her stupidness.
I didn't put anything about the devil on my record.
What, are you stupid?
Just because it's quote-unquote heavy metal, that just automatically there's upside-down crosses, 666s, and worshiping the devil. He goes, I don't even think heavy metal does that anymore.
No.
It's like, get with the times.
So it's just darker subjects, Mm-hmm. I don't write love songs. I write no love songs. You know what I mean? So I don't... And I don't think, and there's nowhere on our record, I think in our shield, it's a pentagram. That's not the only cliche thing I could think you can feel off of that. But we don't delve on 666. We don't. And I'm not a Satanist. I don't believe in God or Jesus Christ, but I'm not a Satanist. So.
Yeah, so fuck you, Natalie, for asking such a question. Yeah.
So stupid.
You stupid, condescending bitch. You didn't even listen to the record, did you?
Probably didn't even download it, you stupid whore.
Jeez. He hit every point, though. There's nothing about the devil on here. I don't remember seeing a pentagram on there. I'm not a Satanist. I don't remember writing anything about 666.
Right.
There was nothing on there about that.
God.
How embarrassing is that?
He just smashed her.
It's like there's nothing about any of those subjects on there.
I wonder if she listened back and didn't realize that she was getting smashed.
I don't know. So silly.
Alrighty then.
Alrighty then. I just got my ass handed to me in a hi-hat. I don't know what to do now.
What should I do now? Nobody talks back to me like that.
Right. Okay.
What can the fans expect to see from you guys for this year?
We're actually starting to book dates all around the United States and in Europe, so hopefully they'll be seeing us, and we are going to kick their ass.
All right.
All right.
Good for you.
And would you like to say or add anything to the fans out there?
The 19 who have seen this in 20 days?
Supported me for almost 30 years of my metal career journey, and I am not finished, peoples. I am not finished. I got a whole bunch of new metal to spew on the world, and I got a brand new band with a brand new. These kids are hot. One of the hottest musicians I've ever worked with. So the way I explain it is, I got a brand new hot rod. I'm ready to roll down the street. So that's what's going to happen. So look for us, because we're going to be coming, and we're not going anywhere. We'll be around for quite some time.
Nice. Well, good for him. I'm glad he took her to task, and he didn't pussyfoot around with her and go easy.
People probably don't usually say shit like that to her because they assume she's mentally challenged. Angel of Death is killing in there tonight.
I know, she is. She's a smart one. All right, well, I think I should play some Hatred.
Wait a minute.
What?
You could tell her that her baby just died and she'd fucking giggle.
Yeah, probably. Okay.
Jesus.
Wow.
You know what? I love the fact that we got more girls in the chat now because the girls are way more fucking...
After this, I'm going to shove a banana up my cunt.
The girls are so fucking vicious to to Natalie. It ain't even funny.
Right. Wow. Look at MOL. Mommy, tell me about the time you tried to stick a coat hanger in your baby maker, but it didn't work, and 5 months later you made Natalie.
Oh, jeez. Wow. All right.
Jeez. Well, is there a Hatred song you would like to play?
What did he say? Something about shadows of the something?
Let's see here. We've got
the whole album kicks ass. Though,
yeah, well, we got Suicide Rain, Weapons of Class Destruction, Murder American Style, Blood-Stained Wings, The Violent Times of My Dark Passenger.
All right.
Globicide, and Your Children to Be Damned, On the Mechanics of Annihilation, Shadows of the Buried. That's the one?
Shadows of the Buried.
All right, we can do that one.
All right.
And then we'll come back and we can either do Stevie Peavy or the Talking Metal.
I say Talking Metal.
Okay. All right, well, here's Hatred featuring, I'm glad to say, Steve Zetro Souza.
Right.
Or Souza Zetro.
Zetro.
Yeah. And I appreciate the way that he handled Natalie.
I did too.
He came right back at her and said, Nothing like that.
Nope.
Didn't listen to the record, did ya?
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's Hatriot.
Your daily metal fix is on Rumble. Watch the Classic Metal Show episodes free or go commercial free with a premium subscription. Find your Classic Metal Show now at rumble.com/c/CMS, rumble.com/c/CMS.